Guys, I just got back from my trip to Costa Rica, and I gotta say that it was amazing. We saw a bunch of things. But this video will only be focused on the herpafauna. So if you want to see the other things that I saw, you can check out my Instagram and or TikTok, because I'll be posting photos on Instagram and the rest of the videos on TikTok. Check them out. The first thing we saw was a glass frog just chilling on the leaf. There's a bug on my butt. Right here is a red-eyed tree frog. Look at that. Look at those colors. Super cool. A poison dart frog. This is a strawberry poison dart frog, aka the blue jean dart frog. If I were to touch this guy and then lick my hand, I'd be dead. So we're not gonna do that. They're so cool. Then we saw these white tent bats, and they are given that name because they'll chew on a leaf and fold it like a tent. This right here was the #1 target for the trip. I really wanted to see one of these guys, and it was a perfect specimen. They're also known as the Jesus lizard, and that's because they somehow can run on water. This was the second species of basilisk in the area. It's called a striped basilisk, and it's pretty much just a brown basilisk. Look at this frog. We ended up seeing this guy right before leaving the house. We were going to look for snakes and ended up seeing this guy. Right after that, we saw the smoky jungle frog, and I grabbed it, and my hand went numb, but I'm okay. Big. This was a cool one. It was a snouted tree frog, and it was weird. It looks like a duck or something. I don't know. I like how it looked. Oh man, he's got such a weird, like, bill almost.
I'm watching for not for the lances closed.
Later that same night, my mom had spotted this Halloween snake, and it was out and about. I thought these guys were very shy animals, but he was doing his thing in the night. When she first spotted it, I thought it was a coral snake, but the guide that was with us told us that coral snakes usually have brighter colors and the heads are smaller. So, yeah, that was something I learned. After that, we literally turned around, and this cat-eye snake was trying to find some eggs. I didn't get it on video, but right above him, there was a bunch of red-eyed tree frog eggs. Super cool. One thing I learned through researching what all these were called, all these frogs, is that no tree frogs are poisonous, which is weird because I swear I know one that is poisonous, but I can't name it. This was the second species of dart frog, and these guys were much bigger. They were like 2, maybe 3 times bigger than the blue jeans. You could see these from a mile away. They were so bright, the video does not give it justice. They were almost glowing. Look at that. First snake I've held at this trip. Really, really cool. Man, this is awesome. Oh man. So these guys will go around and they'll bite like the entrance of snails, and then they'll suck them out. I don't really know how, but that's where they get their name from. Very cool species. Glad we saw that. This was a leaf litter toad, and I ended up seeing only 2 of them, but they just look like leaves. This was also one of the big targets for this trip. I love how stupid they look. Their heads are just way too big. Mildly. I'm gonna grab them. Right here is a blunt-headed tree snake. Really cool colors on this guy. Let's put him in the tree, watch him climb away. wants to stay. Oh man, these are good shots. His head to body ratio is not very, it's very weird. Or snail sucker. This is a nice one. Let's see, where's the rest of his body? Oh, there he goes. Oh, this guy's a little bit feisty. That was a nice one. That's pretty big. Oh, there he goes. Here we got a cat-eye snake. Look at that. Look at those eyes. Right on the side of the tree. That's so cool.
He's all coiled up now.
Yeah.
He doesn't like all this light at all.
Oh man. It's a toadstool. This guy was very ironically named because even though his species is called a giant toad, he's the smallest toad I've ever seen. That's not true. That's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed, check out my other platforms because there will be more content. Check them out.